Great day, great day. This is your friendly neighborhood moderator, comic book head, Black Comic Lord. I'm here to show you what I've got this month for my comics haul. I also want to thank you for the birthday wishes that I got for my 50th lap around the sun. I'm still celebrating, and if you want to toss your moderator a little coin, you can see right below there to my Cash App so mama can buy some more comics. Amen. Amen. All right. So this was a big month for me. And since I got a large amount of comics in the mail this month, and also from going to my local comic shop, I decided to hold them all until I got the last box today. So we're going to get started. We're going to get started with the Lone Star Comics section. That is, of course, one of my favorite places to get comics because generally they have them. I mean, they have a large amount of comics, and you can also buy and sell your comics to them. So I think that Lone Star Comics is a pretty decent online source to buy comics. All right, so we're going to start with this little gem here. This is Green Lantern, Green Arrow in paperback edition. Now, I saw this little lovely on the site, and I thought, interesting, because I have never seen anyone sell comics in a paperback version before. And of course, I'm a reader, so I had to have it. And plus, this was published in January 1972. So this would actually be the representation of the comic that was made at my birth. This is a paperback library version. Okay, this has 3 stories in it. This has the DC Showcase 22, showing the origin of Hal getting the Green Lantern ring. And it also has Green Lantern, second series, 1960, issues 76 and 77. So this, of course, is that place where this black gentleman tells Green Lantern about himself. It also has the introduction by Samuel R. Delaney. So this is really cool. And this, of course, is the back, of course. So this is really going to be really treasured in my collection. This is pretty good. So that's that one. All right, next up, Hardware Season 1, Number 3. This is my second copy because the first copy I got was really crunchy and really beat up. So I had to make sure that I got a nicer copy for my collection. So this is Hardware Season 1, Number 3. I also managed to snag original hardware. This is issue 26. So I'm 21 comics now into completing my original milestone comics. All right. I also picked up Marvel Age 99. Of course, for the lovely Black Panther cover. And also, this is a preview for the Infinity Gauntlet, featuring the Picarian family. All right, Black Panther number 2. These covers are pretty awesome. So, I had to get more than one. So this, of course, is the Alex Ross cover, cover A. This is the Ken Lashley cover, of course, with Miles Morales. Or maybe not Miles Morales. Maybe it's Spider-Man, who knows? Ken Lashley cover. And the Kyle Gu cover. NGU. Okay. Ooh, the glare. The glare. So hopefully you guys can see these. These are pretty nice. So that's Black Panther 2. All right. I got Nubia 3. Cover A. Cover B. I'm honestly, more leaning towards just starting to get cover Bs because they're usually the better covers. They're usually the nicer covers. So, but I still want to get cover A because you never know. They might decide they want to buy them all up and you won't be able to get it again. Okay, this next pile. All right. Static Shock. I'm almost complete. I got 2 through 7 here. So all I'm missing is number 1 and number 8. And then I'll have the complete run of Static Shocks. Next one up, Shang Chi. I love the movie. I've always been a very big fan of Asian comics. So when they pop up, I usually get them. So it's the Shang-Chi 5 and 6. Can't wait to dive back in and see what's going on with Shang-Chi against the Marvel Universe. So I think number 5, number 5, he's playing with Iron Man. Number 6, Thor. Going by the covers, going by the covers. But we'll talk another time about how the action on the cover doesn't match the action that's inside the pages. All right. Wonder Girl, number 5. Okay. I like Yara Flora. I actually like this story. And it's a shame that they're canceling it so short. They're cutting it real short. They're going up to 7, if I'm not mistaken, because I had a pre-order for number 8. They canceled that. And a lot of people online was talking about Wonder Girl and how it wasn't capturing the audience that they want, and it was too slow and the world building. I'm a reader. I like world building. I don't understand why these people now, they're trying to cater to the ones who have very short attention spans, who want to go into the book, see the story, and be to the end of it. It's just kind of sad because I'm a reader. I love world building. So that was the first pile from Lone Star. The second pile that came today. All right. This is the Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes. Now, this is a mini-series that's going to bank on the Justice League and the Legion of Superheroes current version getting together to combat the Great Darkness. And it also features Gold Lantern, who's in the middle. So I always wondered, okay, what happened to all the lanterns? And where did this gold one come from? So we're going to find out in this mini-series about that as well. All right. My milestones. Icon and Rocket 5. Cover A, cover B. The story is pretty good. I love it. There's not much that they could do wrong with the series. So as long as they keep that up until the issue 6, they'll have something on their hands. Nubia 4. Cover A, cover B. This one has a very interesting story inside. And not only that, a little bit of controversy, courtesy of the second writer on this, Vita Ayala. I want to like her, so I'll not go into that. Another thing that I was disappointed with, The End of Sword, one of my favorite X books coming out of Jonathan Hickman's Reign of X, of course, because of our Regent of Soul. And that's the only reason why I collected this book, because she was pretty much all up in it. And the covers also feature Storm as well. This ended at number 11, and I'm much, much unhappy about that. So hopefully they'll be able to do something with X-Men Red. Now, this is something that I discovered while I was listening on the live with Paul and Richard. Shout out to the Black Comic Lords. Okay. Since we were all disappointed about the Luke Cage book being canceled, I was looking into something else where, okay, what other books was he in? What other books was he involved in? Excuse me. So, there was the Mighty Avengers, which I will show you in the next pile, and also Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, which is basically Sam Wilson and the Black Avengers trying to help out while the original Avengers were off in space doing God knows what. So this is issues 4, 5, and 6 of Captain America and the Mighty Avengers. So I'm going to put these all together, and then when I think I should have all of them, because I broke this up into 3 separate compartments. So I should have all 9 issues. So I'm going to check that out and see how good that is. All right. Next up, Aquaman The Becoming. Issue 5. So we'll get to see the hot water that Jackson finds himself in, and to see how it also ties into Black Manta and the upcoming Aquaman series. I hope it's not a limited series. I mean, I have the attention span to go past 6 issues. I understand most people don't these days. That's a shame. I know. I'm an elder Capricorn. You'll have to forgive me for that little conceit there. So, cover A. Cover B. Okay. All right. And we're still going forward here. Don't you fall, and you probably will. Don't you fall. There you go. The last of the Lone Star Comic Editions pile, Green Lantern 10. I love this, of course. Now we get to see what John Stewart does with his glow up and how far that will get him. So, of course, cover A, the Ascension of John Stewart. Cover B, featuring Joe Mullion and Teen Lantern. These cover Bs are awesome. I mean, I'm almost tempted to just get them as prints, and then maybe I might decorate my walls here. Cover Bs are gorgeous. All right. So that was the Lone Star edition of the Mail Call. Now, I've discovered, of course, in my sales and in my buying of things on the internet, Mercari is getting to be a very good spot to get comics. Now, if you don't know what Mercari is, it is an app, a shopping app that you have on your phone, on your smartphones, Androids, iPhones. And then you can sell items and you can buy items. And not so much with that overhead and shipping costs that are ridiculous. Mercari is a great place. And I've been taken now to I'm selling items on Mercari, but I've been using that money to buy comics off of Mercari. So here's what I got. All right, Mighty Avengers, #1. So this is the comic that Paul and Rich were talking about. Okay, where Luke Cage has his own set of Avengers. Okay, Monica Rambeau, Power Man here, Bronze Tiger, and someone masquerading as Spider Man. So that is where Luke Cage has his moment. All right. And for the last point here, because this is the remaining issues, the remaining issues of Captain America and the Mighty Avengers. So this is 1 to 3 and 7 to 9. And I got all of these off of Mercari. Now, the people there, you can talk to the seller on Mercari, and then they will let you know, this is the condition of the comic. Now, these comics are in really good condition because I made sure to say, show me some pictures of what these look like before I buy them from you. But these are in pretty good condition, and they mailed them all in Geminis. There's one seller who sent me 1 to 3. Oh, he wrapped them up real good. I mean, it would have taken a semi to bust those up, because it took me at least a good 20 minutes to unwrap, and he had it like triple wrapped and in a box. So it took me like 20 minutes to get to the actual comics. So they were taken care of very well. So this was Captain America and the Mighty Avengers 1 to 3 and 7 to 9. So that completes the whole run for this. So I'm going to read these up, and then I might tell you some more about it after I read them. All right. And last but not least, the LCS edition of the Comic Hall. Because, of course, it's January, my birth month, and Fat Jacks will give you a discount if it's your birth month on the comics you buy from them. So, of course, I went in there all happy, but then they know me. So they're like, yeah, happy birthday. And here's what we got. So, Black Manta, 4. I wanted cover B, couldn't find it, didn't have any left. So I got cover A. And I was like, that's okay. I'm all right with it. Again, this is an excellent story, but the art is not pleasing to my eyes. So I had to, do a lot of, okay, I want the story. I want the story. The story is great, but it just does not look nice to me. To me, to Moderator Tameko. So do not sit there and say, oh, well, the Black Comic Lord say your art is shit. Nobody said that. The art is not pleasing to Moderator Tameko's eye. All right. Next up, X-Men 5. This is the Stormbreakers cover. Ivan Coelho. Ivan Coelho. Come on. Okay, the glare. Because I don't want to take him out the bag yet. I'm liking the current X-Men run so far. I'm liking it. This little thing they're doing to Cyclops, though, kind of mean. Kind of rude. But I'm going to rock with it and see where it's going. Because, of course, on this particular team, it has my favorites, Sync and Sunfire. Now, we just recently had the vote for the 2022 version of the X-Men. So hopefully my girl Penance, Monet St. Croix, she makes it onto the team. Although, that might be a little something because back in the day, Monet and Sync had a bit of a relationship, and we all know now he's trying to get his thing back together with the current Wolverine, Laura Kinney. So if they're still all on this team, and if she gets on the team, there might be some drama. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, this one, I didn't know which comic this was. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I saw the cover and I said, "Oh, that's cute. Let me pick that up. Just pick it up. Just because." Okay, this is Patrick Gleason. Now, for those who know, this is Timeless #1. Now, I think it's a one shot that has to do with Kang the Conqueror. You can say your words. Kang the Conqueror. So I believe this is a one shot, but they had a whole lot of covers there that I thought was really cute. So I like this cover. This is the Patrick Gleason cover. And of course, I'm a Peach Momoko fan. I'm not gonna lie. Some of her covers are pretty good. And this one's pretty good. I liked it. But then I discovered what the shop did not have was the cover with Sam Wilson on it. So I'm going to have to search for that cover of Timeless #1. All right. While I was there, perusing in the stacks, the owner of Fat Jacks brought out a bin. Now this was a bin of like $3, $4 comics, and I was like, let me look in here and see what they got popping. Okay. Riri Williams, Invincible Iron Man #2. They had like maybe 4 or 5 women here, but I was like, this is pretty decent, and $3 still can't beat that with a stick. Okay, next one. Green Lantern Mosaic, the first issue of the second series of Mosaics. So I of course snapped this one up because I was like, you're probably not gonna find the #1 that's under $10. All right, and then I saw this. I said, oh, okay, Blue Marble. Okay, it's on the cover, and this is Mighty Avengers. So this one is #3. So I said, oh, well, that's what made me go back and look to see about the other one. So this is #3, of course, with Blue Marvel on the cover. So I had to grab that one. Had to grab that one. Okay, this one is #4 with Ronin. Now it's going to be really hard to find these Avengers and these Mighty Avengers and New Avengers covers since we had Ronin on Hawkeye, Disney Plus, and who we all know is now Echo. So all of the runs where she was Ronin, they're going up in price. But this one was $3. So I said, okay, I got you. I got it. Which of course leads me to, of course, New Avengers. This one's 37. The Alex. No. New Avengers 13. 13. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is New Avengers 13. Of course, Ronin on the cover, tearing up things, wrecking shop with the hand. So, anytime you'll find those under $10, hey, grab them. And then, of course, I saw this beauty. This is Avengers 37. Of course, Alex Ross cover. Can y'all see that? Am I getting there? All right. So this one, I didn't know what it was, and I said, okay, it's Black Panther. I have to buy it because the cover is boss. And like I said, it's Alex Ross. A virgin cover at that. $3. Oh, and last but not least, of course, this was in the bottom. I had Wonder Girl 6, but I didn't have 5. So that's why I put this one on the bottom of the LCS pile to be read. Because I hate going back and forth in the story. So I had 6 first. And then I acquired number 5. So then I can read the story the way it's supposed to be read. So it's again, I like the world building. I like the story. So it's a shame that they're cutting it short for this trial of the Amazons thing. Because I guess the sales aren't what they should be. The outrage wasn't what it should be. And that's probably another subject that I'll probably take up a little bit later on why these comic people want to use outrage to sell comics. And sometimes it backfires on them. And the thing about that as well, the artist, okay, Joelle Jones, the artist and the writer, okay, she had her work completed. I think she had her run completed, but they just DC for whatever reason just did not put them out and then just canceled. So these comic companies do their writers and their artists really dirty. And that's pretty much a shame. That's pretty much a shame. So that was my comic haul. I thank you for listening to me, for watching me, and as always, buy the comics, read the comics. Oh, before I go, though, before I go, okay, I have to find it. That's terrible. Please remember, go hang out at our website, blackcomiclords.net. We have all the things you could possibly need, all the information you could look for. So go there, check them out. Check out our shop. Have fun. Be one with the Black Comic Lords.